Bro, you guys know what's been happening? I'm sorry to like cut like the intro short, but I've been seeing some crazy like slander on my timeline lately. But we can get to it later. I wanted to.
What we talk about? It's a lot of slander. That's
Bro,
all we could do now is slander. And
people are talking shit about Kobe, and I'm just trying to get it started, bro. What the fuck is going on in like the society? This like what's going on?
Yeah,
I see people trying to be like outside the top 10, and there's like mainstream now. Like everybody's talking about it. I've seen a bunch of videos.
Because Bleacher, I think I first started with Bleacher Report having him outside their top 100. He wasn't top 10.
100?
Sorry, I said that wrong.
No, 100 were storming the ESPN office.
Blasphemous. That would be hilarious, though. Just the discourse that would come from that would be hilarious, bro. Like
Kobe was like 11 on their top 100 list, and that's definitely.
They really have to come out and be like, my fault. Like,
I hate that this like still happens. Like even like this many years, that like shit like bro, the disrespect is crazy to me.
Yeah, first off,
it's because they put it into an algorithm.
Who's passed away too, especially.
Yeah, man can't even defend himself. Where was this? Where was this energy when he was alive, bro? No one was saying this.
Yeah,
it's because Devin was, but it's because Devin's like the only nigga.
He a Suns fan, so he know what suffering is like. You know what I'm saying?
But that what's it called? They pretty much like I was watching Gil's like he pretty much figured out like they just use an algorithm on like accolades and shit, like finals MVPs and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
okay. On a point system. So it basically came out to that, like, you know what I mean? Pretty much.
Still, he has so many all days, all the.
But it's just like when you factor in other shit, like you know what I mean. That doesn't factor in necessarily like.
Y'all see what Kyrie was saying? He said at 22 years old, this man was winning championships, you know bro. This man was averaging 30 in the playoffs at 22 years old. We can't forget that. If somebody did that nowadays, we'd be like, they're the next GOAT. They're the next, like, they're the face of the league.
To like Michael Jordan.
Exactly. And it's like Kobe was 22 years old as a teenager coming in, winning 3-peats with Shaq. And there was times in those series where he was considered like the best player. Like that's the whole reason his career went the way it did. Because like he was so good. People were like, oh, who's really the best player on the Lakers? Like we can't forget that.
Nope.
Yeah. No need to diminish greatness, especially.
Yeah, even if like it's shit like that, like the not having the finals MVPs that works against them. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to just scoring shit on a point system. But it's just like, it takes away a little bit of context of shit. You know what I mean? When you just
and he got 2 of his own too. It's not like he has none. He won 2 by himself.
System. Yeah, but I'm saying like I forgot how highly like Finals MVP was one of the highest rated things because that's like one of the best things you can get. You know what I mean?
Curry only has 1. He was higher on the list.
Yeah, but I think it's because it was just because of others. Like, I don't know how they do it, but
like 2-time MVP.
It was like hella. It was like first teams and shit, all types of shit. You know what I mean?
There's no scientific formula to determine greatness, so it's like at the end of the day,
that's what I'm saying. Like that, I'm saying that's what Bleacher Report did.
My eye test.
I don't agree. I'm not obviously like I make jokes, but I'm not gonna have Kobe outside the top 10. I'm not even gonna have him outside the top 5, really.
No, I think that's like top 5 personally, but I mean, I'm not gonna talk bad about Kobe Bryant.
I mean, I don't even care if you rank him like lower in the top 10, but to say he's outside the top 10 is crazy to me because like there is valid concerns about his inefficiency and like the fact that he's only like really a scorer, like he's not a playmaker. He's a great defender, but he's a 6'5" guard. You know what I mean? So there's some valid criticism, but it's like, bro, you can't say that guy with 5 championships, an MVP, 2 Finals MVPs, top 8 in scoring or whatever he is, like isn't a top 10 player. You know what I mean? Like that's also crazy in my opinion.
Nah, yeah, I know I get it. Like I think I don't agree that he's outside the top 10. I think Curry is in the top 10, but I would rather put somebody else out than
like Will.
Yeah, get Will out of there, bro.
Bill Russell.
Yeah. I'm like honestly, I'm biased against the old niggas, but it's just like, come on, nigga. Like I'm giving up 40 back then, so.
It's just I just don't like the way it's been being talked about. That's all. Outside the top, you substitute this guy with me. I'm still winning 3. Bro, what do you dude? Didn't Shaq say something?
Yeah, he said.
Oh my god, dog! There's out of all the people to say something, you say that is crazy to me.
I think
there was debate where T-Mac was. There was debate where who was better at the time while Kobe was winning those chips. Considering T-Mac was like,
yeah. I mean, he also said
compared to a guy never got out of the first round, right?
I mean, Curry would go crazy. That's just the fact. I think Shaq and Curry would be one of the greatest duos ever of dominance outside of 3. And
if anything, we should talk about how Shaq is overrated, bro. Respectfully,
we could talk about that.
Not.
We can get into that.
Not overrated.
We can talk about that. No, Hassan, I think.
What is he
I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying between him and Kobe, you could argue that Shaq is more overrated than Kobe.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying between the two.
You're
Yeah, he
doing
could
like a
argue.
nostalgia
Sort of
bias.
prime.
Huss. You're doing like a
He's
nostalgia
definitely
bias.
top. No, you see his stats and how dominant he was.
I'm not saying he's not top. I'm saying overrating him. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, I mean, what would you overrate him? By?
Best we can
It's
talk
just
about
no.
overrating
Okay, it's just
Shaq.
like if any player deserves like some pushback on their career, I think it's Shaq because of like first of all, he was really good, but he was really good for a short period of time, and he had to team up with Kobe. Respect. Penny Hardaway was one of the best players as well his generation, and he couldn't win with him. You know what I mean? He had to team up with Dwayne Wade or Kobe or whatever, respectfully. And obviously he was a dominant force that he was, but you know he fell off really quickly. Like really bad free throw shooter, even though he was like the best paint beast of all time. He be hating on modern day players too. You see that shit he said about Rudy Gobert? I'm gonna wear a dress if he makes the Hall of Fame. Well, you better get fit, brother, because he making it.